Hey, this is Mariela from the Functional Company. Alright, so today I want to talk about bone broth because this is such a powerful superfood. So many people are not consuming bone broth, and it is just a literal miracle of a product. Okay, so the thing with bone broth is that this is something that our ancestors have consumed for many years. And the thing is that basically what we do is we cook down the bones of animals, whether it's chicken or cattle or some other animal. We cook down the bones, and you want to cook them down for at least 24 hours, maybe up to 72 hours. You get all of the nutrients from the bones, lots of minerals, lots of rebuilding properties. And on top of that, you get this gelatin. The gelatin is this fatty substance that actually helps to rebuild the connective tissue. It's a fantastic nutrient for the brain, for all of the cell membranes, for your digestive tract. It really helps to heal the digestive tract. It's incredible. And it's just such a superfood because it's so easily absorbed into the system. You don't have to break it down. It's already broken down for you in the process of making the bone soup. Okay, so it's not the same if you just made a soup with bones for like an hour or two. You really want to get it really gelatinous, very nice and thick, right? And so this is an incredible substance that's not only great for your digestive tract and your brain and your heart, it's great for the hormones, it's great for hydration overall. If you're doing fasting, it's a fantastic thing to do because you're going to have a lot of minerals and keep yourself properly nourished and hydrated throughout a fasting period. Or maybe you're sick. Oftentimes when people get sick, this is such a powerful superfood. Whether it is that you got sick because you have a cold or you're sick because you have cancer, you know, this is such an incredible added nutrient. If you have a problem with a certain organ, it's just such a powerful bang for your buck in terms of how many nutrients you're going to get in such a small amount of food, right? So it's something that I highly recommend. You can make it at home. You can look up recipes in terms of how to do it. And if you don't have time, a lot of people don't have time. We're very busy. We have lots of things that we have to do, and we can't go and cook a soup for 72 hours or so. So if you don't have that ability to actually take the time to cook it, there are some brands out there that are fantastic, but not all bone broth is created equally. So you really want to look for ingredients. That's the number one thing. Where are they getting their bones, right? Are the animals healthy? We really want healthy animal bones because we're ingesting healthy nutrients, right? That's number one. And of course, we want the gelatinous substance, right? And we want the bones to have been cooked down for a long period of time, because a lot of the commercial bone broths, number one, are just done with vegetable stock, which is not bad, but you're not getting the essential nutrients from the bones. That's number one. Number two, oftentimes they're not cooked down enough time, so you're not getting all of those incredible nutrients that you're getting from the bones. And remember, our ancestors, this is one of their superfoods. This is one of the things that they would consume and maintain a really good health for a developing child, for a pregnant woman, for a sick person, and for anyone who's just wanting to maintain their health. It's just such an important piece of the overall health puzzle in terms of a nutrient that we need to be consuming at least on a weekly basis, ideally on a daily basis, right? So you don't even have to consume that much. The more gelatinous it is, the more condensed it is, the less of it you have to consume at once, which is incredible. So now, what do I want to mention with this bone broth, with the brands? My current favorite brand is one called Fond Bone Broth, and I'll put the link in the description below. But they're an incredible brand. The salt that they use is hand-picked. They know the difference between commercial salt that is not good for the body and very good healthy salt that is actually full of minerals that your body's actually going to use, absorb, and keep yourself hydrated, etc. So there's a big difference there. Lots of commercial brands are not going to have the correct kind of salt and actually make you puffier and make you thirstier instead of more hydrated, right? So that's one thing. Another thing that Fond Bone Broth takes care of is the sourcing of the animal, right? They really make sure that, for example, they have grass-fed, grass-finished bones, which means that the cattle have been raised their entire lives eating properly outside in the correct diet, right? So this is a very important, a very healthy animal. They have chicken broth and other kinds of broths as well. and it's just so tasty. And when you put it in the fridge and you take it out, it is gelatinous. You can see the thickness of it. So all of those reasons, this is why this is one of my favorite brands right now on the market. I'll put the link in the description so you can find out more about it. And so this is what I want to mention. You either can get it online and just purchase bulks of them. This is a fantastic gift to a mother who just delivered a baby or a pregnant woman. This is a fantastic gift for anybody, like a very nourishing gift. If you want to give to somebody who just got sick and you want to say, hey, get well, just drink some bone broth, right? This is a fantastic gift for somebody who's wanting to maintain their health. I mean, it's an all year-round gift that you can give anybody, and it's the gift of health, right? So you either get it from a brand like Fond Bone Broth, or you can make it yourself at home as well, right? So either way is going to be fantastic. And if you live in a different country, I mentioned the most important things to look for, which is that it is gelatinous to some degree. When you put it in the fridge and you take it out, it's a little bit thick, right? It's not only water, because sometimes people take out the fatty part of it thinking, oh, no, I want to avoid fat. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so important. Do not take out the fat. We really want that because that's the most nourishing healing factor for our joints, our hair, our skin, our nails, our digestive tract, our brain. We want to keep that, right? Fond Bone Broth does that. If you're in a different country, you want to definitely check it out and make sure that they come from healthy animals, the bones, and make sure that it's been cooked long enough, and make sure that the salt is also of a good property. It's not just table salt. Table salt is not good for the body. All right, so thanks so much for tuning in. That's what I want to mention this time around, and share this with somebody you think could benefit from bone broth, and I will see you on the flip side. Hey, if you're liking the information on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the button, and share this with your friends and family. We've got lots more information coming. Thanks so much for being here.